back again. It's me, DJ, and Dr. Charlene Johnson. We thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. We really appreciate you. If you'd like to subscribe, go ahead. Yes, you can subscribe. And you want to tell us what you think, fine, go ahead. We'll love to hear from you. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Okay, we have a good one on today. We have a good one on today. Yes, we do. Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes. Okay, now I'll say yes, yes. If this is your first time, if it's your first time listening, or you just been listening to me talking around, talk. Okay, all right, that's good. All right, I appreciate you. Yes, we love you. And once again, we're not here to be critical or judge anyone. We're here to speak about the facts, the truth about life. Wherever you at, city, state, country, small rural town, yes, we're here to speak the truth to you because life issues is here for everybody and we got to deal with it so we can become part of the solution, not part of the problem. I say it often. Okay. All right. So we thank you all. Yes. Let me give you a big man hug. So just that because I appreciate you no matter what color you are, you're from, you are loved by us. Yes, you are. Okay, now as I come today, please subscribe. Tell us what you think, and hey, come on with it. I want to hear from you. I hear from other people, but okay. Yeah, some people may have a lot to say. Some people just don't want to talk at all. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Now, I have an episode here once to talk about something. But when I say talk about something in the episode, I want to share this episode with you. And you tell me when I speak on it. This is one where, hey, you know what? Okay, are you worried about what's going to happen in 2025? To come up if the Lord's delay is coming? Are you worried? Hmm. Uh, okay, are you, how can I say this? Tell me, what do you think about what's going to take place in 2025? Sorry, we don't all know we ain't God, so, but I kind of done some reading and stuff. I kind of read, I do. Because reading is, they say fundamental. Huh? Reading is what? Reading is what? Fundamental. Oh, yeah, reading is fundamental. Okay, now, all right, so let's talk about something that's very, very important. Okay, what do you think? What do you think is going to take place in next year? I'm just thinking now. You ain't God, but just, you can just think, because thinking is good. Just dreaming is good too. You must dream. Be a dreamer. You'll see a lot. Yes, you will. Okay, now, okay, with all the optimistic things, the views, the new normal, all that's coming around, the future of humans and the technologies, and okay, now, now we see this. Okay, did you not know that different technology companies that's growing by leaps and bounds have the insight to track you and get into your privacy, um, you know, uh, technologies, you know, information flows into our lives like never before. Okay. It can be a problem though. You ever thought of that? It can be a problem. Yes, yes. Such as like big tech companies, you know. There'll be a movement soon coming, I say so, as we come down that line, people making money, billionaires getting richer and richer, uh, capitalism, things will take place, the profit marking, the investment and stock market, and you'll see all that's on the rise. because of what's taking place now. That's what I'm thinking about. What's going to take place as we see it now. Look at Bitcoin and stuff like that. Look at all this since one person got elected. You see what happens. Everything went up, right? So, but there seems like there's a catch between all this. When you look at that, I'll get back to that. Because it's kind of tricky. Kind of not tricky, but it's kind of deceiving. It is deceiving because we don't know what's going to take place, but we can think. I have an idea, though. My idea, some do too. But your opinion counts. It's good to disagree and agree. Now you see how the digital and the media information, how around the world, places, how when it comes to the social and the, political and all the economic system things, you see how that uh, the interfere. You see the interference. It's gonna be, yeah. They're gonna have to really set up some really cyber security because the technology is getting advanced more and more. The the man, there, the scientists and different ones are creating things that we don't even know about. Probably, it's hidden though. NASA and all those other places we don't even know. But they know. So this is why we have to be careful for this coming age of the year because there'll be a lot of destruction things happening. Even your money, I'll tell you, you got into these banks and stuff and the system data, it ain't gonna be safe. Because they have ways now. People have ways now when you look at things out from technology, they have ways to go in and change your identity. They can do that. It was this movie I was watching with Sandra Bullock. I don't know the name of it, but it was a movie, and it's kind of that's what I'm saying about thinking. When I was watching the movie, kind of remind me of that movie. How now it's getting uh, it's threatening human rights and stuff. When it came, and we look at this right. That many regions and stuff all around the world become more authoritative, because of the things when it comes to business and it comes to trade and it comes to embargo and shipment and all that. But technology, we'll see next year that it's going to be chaotic. That's what I'm saying. So pray. If you're a Christian, pray. If you're not a Christian, pray. Because we see the thing is the greed. We see the things that's taking place right now. Um, the influences, we see a lot of things are happening that we never would have thought 20 years ago that we see coming now, 20, 30 years later that now we see the pandemic that came and took people, over half a million people out. We see the fighting among who going to distribute the medicine and all that. We see more of wars, countries, and we see the economy, the dollar, and the technology uh, that is going haywire right now. Yes. So yeah, so next year or it's coming. I'm just saying. I'm thinking. Okay, I don't. Now I'm not. I'm just talking. I'm not responsible, but I'm just saying. I just talk. I'm talking about. I'm just talking. Okay, you have your right in the Constitution to talk. Okay, remember that. And the freedom of speech. You are. So so these are things. The activists and the you see what's happening. There's a lot of surveillance right now. We see satellites and stuff in the sky, and in space right now. They put satellites, different satellites and stuff, and they'll be to track you from there. They'll be able to. I mean, it'll be something coming. Well, I'm thinking that we're looking at another pandemic. Not we said COVID-19. We said that. Remember that. But I'm seeing because of the carelessness of the people, that's in higher offices. They're not looking at the threat. They're not even taking no risk assessments of what's going to take place, in this world. When it comes to the fault lines, even in earthquakes, we see that those things they ain't moved, and but these are times where uh, things are going to change because the world is just getting more wiser and wickeder. Can I say that? Okay, can I say they get more wiser and wickeder? Huh? 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 Yeah, can I say that? Wiser and wickeder. Yes, yes, it is. So we have to pay attention. There's a lot of things that's going to take place. You know, um, based upon what happened. With the COVID-19, you'll see a lot of people dead. Uh, be out up. You'll see savings, and you'll see people's savings. You'll see people salaries that on jobs that's been taken away from. We're gonna see we're gonna see a lot of things in the workforce with the women uh, and the child care, and we're gonna see a lot of things that's gonna happen. That even talking about the election, but this is something I'm thinking too. When I read and I look at the things from the Bible and from what man is doing, and and people, some people that are not speaking up, we're gonna see a lot of things such as education, school closures. We're gonna see people that don't know how to do their jobs. It will cause chaos. We're gonna see financial impact. People gonna lose a lot, and okay, we're gonna see a lot of disabilities. That's even be greater because infection, the disease control center of disease control will no longer have the money, the funds to fund because of what's taking place in office right now. Because you got to look at this though. You got to look at your government. You got to look at what's taking place in office right now. If you have people that don't know how to do their job, then this is what you're gonna get. And this is who the people voted for. So they got their king. They have their king. Okay, in the Bible it talks about the king. And then what happens when they got the king? They was displeased and he was crying. He was complaining, but they voted me. So they wanted a king. They got it. And I think the thing is the people will come together, and there will be a revival. There'll be more of a prayer revival. There'll be people from all over colors will come together and pray against the evilness that's going to take place in America. Yes, we're going to see a great move, a great shift, a change like never before in these times. Because we know that the Bible's right and someone's wrong. Yeah, we'll see more nuclear threats take place from people. Other countries threatening the United States and other countries. We're gonna see that too. We're gonna see I believe we're gonna see where we're gonna see a lot of people are getting kicked out of the Senate and the higher positions in the legislative, judicial, and executive branch. We're gonna see people getting kicked out, voted out, impeached. We're gonna see a lot of things happen because of the evilness and the wickedness that take place. See, one thing about this one nation under God is real because God, He's not an evil God. God is a good God, but God does not like a liar, nor he likes pride looks. He don't likes that. Nor he doesn't like someone to worship idols. He's a jealous God. You worshiping God and you doing that. He don't like that. Those are things that God doesn't like. And we seeing it take place right now. That man also we're gonna see it take place even more. They're gonna worship a man. But God gonna step up. He gonna show it. God have we no one have seen God, but we know what the thing is, his power is great. You gotta see him, but you know it's him because he's everywhere and he will deal with who we have to deal with. But we pray that we gotta pray because these things are gonna happen, y'all. I'm not making this up. I'm just talking to you to let you know that this is gonna happen. This is gonna be the new normal. It's gonna divide. The history. So be careful. The journalists, you know, AI and all that. You gotta look at the journalists. You gotta look what's going on. What's gonna happen? The journalists, how AI and the digital world is gonna clash. How the FCC is gonna clash with people. There are gonna be many lawsuits happening because of people freedom of speech and the control. It's gonna be chaotic, y'all. And I'm not here to talk doom or anything, but what I'm sensing about my spirit, is that we see it coming because the Word of God is letting us know about the last days. Uh, and we are in these last days. I want to wake somebody up. Anyone tells you that we're not in these last days, they're wrong. And they will find out. So, but things you don't want to get to find out because you want to have a relationship with God. Yes, yes, He's coming back. He's coming back for everybody. He getting everybody a chance now to get it together. I'm not here to scare no one, trying to force no religion on one, but I'm saying that we are a nation that was once under the nation under God, and now some have taken their backs, turned their backs on God, and they have said, the fool has said in his heart, there is no God. Yeah, so we gotta be careful now than never before. Okay, there's a lot of unfolding disasters going to take place. I'm just thinking this because I just sense it. It's like you're reading a book and looking at stories on TV, and you've seen this, and then you see some things, the actual events that's taking place around the world, and what's now around you, what's taking place. You'll see uh, like a dictator. You'll see like someone's trying to be a dictator. I just trying to, control the government. Remember the signs, they said Antichrist. Y'all believe in Antichrist? Read Revelations, in the book in the Bible about Antichrist. He'll tell you. Yes, he will. Um, there's going to be total isolation. I mean, we're talking about uh, death. And because of the evilness of people that's going to try to take up their own measures and try. It's gonna be the way they do it. It'll affect many. You know. Okay. So technology is here. Okay, and we need to be aware of it because it's gonna get out of hand, y'all. It's a computer, and it's not human, and you can program it, and it's gonna be programmed even more to do things that we never seen happen before. So I'm just out here just sharing with you the things I would say. I asked the question was, what do you think is going to happen to America? And I'm just naming some things, and really trying to really share because it's got to come. It's got to come. Yeah. So we have to be not worried, but be aware of that. You know, uh, who knows what's going to take that? Uh, it's horrible. Yeah. It's gonna be horrible. Technologies and it's things that's gonna happen, and to a point where machines will probably be more advanced to even do some stuff to humans. They already got machines taking places of jobs in the auto field and the automotive field, and you see it, assembly lines and all that stuff, and that there's a lot of technology is going to advance. It's have to happen. Yeah. And you'll see a lot of tariffs. A lot of things I think will go up. I think it'll affect the people in America. I think it'll be sky high. I think we will have to pay more. Some people will be just barely making it. Some people will probably lose because of the high price tariffs. So and this is going to put America in debt even more. hmm I think that there'll be a lot of people that are not happy with the police because um, what was said to him about a person, said what he would do when he get in office, about he grant immunity to the police officers, um, and he in the wrong. So yeah, we in those times. Yeah, we in those times. Pay attention. This is real. Uh, we don't put your faith and trust in no man, only but God. Okay, so you'll see a lot of things happening. Yeah. So I just want everybody to realize what's taking place. When it's come to this 2025, when it comes to things like that, when it comes to next year, the Lord's will, and what's going to take place, I see a lot of things is going to hit. A lot of things going to hit people from all across the world. I mean, and it's going to affect them. It seems like the United States will be going into debt. I say for the end right now, I say we'll be about $3 trillion in debt before 2026. I believe that our automotive be barely surviving. Bitcoin will be crash. I'm just saying. I'm just talking. I'm thinking Bitcoin will be in. I see most of the electric and the will advance technology, electric things of that will advance. Um, Computers and stuff will advance. Surveillance system will advance. We see that it's going to take. It's going to happen. Um, so yes, there will be a change coming. It will be a change coming. Yeah, shit like the Jetsons. Remember the Jetsons, the movie? Remember the Jetsons, right? Huh? Y'all remember that? Huh? Y'all remember that? Huh? The Jetsons. You remember the Jetsons? Jetsons. They were, sent spaceships and took the cars off. Flew into space and drove. So we on that verge of when you see the cars that driving by themselves and all that. We see all that. See robots able to answer the door, and I think the robots were able to come do commands to even helping out cooking. So yeah, so we in those days and times right now, everybody to really pay attention about what's gonna take place here coming, y'all. What's gonna take place here, and yes, things gonna happen. Yes, it will. So we thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. Can you just subscribe? Tell us what you think. Yes, yes. I want to hear from you, okay? Can you do that? I'd love to hear from you. All right. So thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Okay. All right. Don't put off today what you could have done tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised to you. Remember that. So when people tell you stuff like that, they don't know. Let's just say it's the Lord's will. We don't know. I often hear people say, somebody told me the same thing I'm saying, if it's the Lord's will, I can do this and do that. So thank you all. Thank you all. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Really, 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 really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you, man. You deserve, you deserve, you deserve, you deserve, you deserve everything. So thank you. Have a good day. Good night.